Our story begins in a beautiful mountain village surrounded by green hills and flowing streams. This peaceful place was home to Maya, a kind young woman who worked hard to support her family. The village was so scenic that visitors often came from nearby cities to enjoy the fresh mountain air and stunning views. Maya had a daily routine that she followed carefully. Every morning, she would wake up early to say her prayers and prepare for the day ahead. She made her living by washing clothes for the village families, earning enough money to take care of her household needs. Maya was married to Noah, a gentle man who had suffered a terrible accident 1 year earlier. While working in the forest, Noah had fallen from a tall tree and injured his back so badly that he could no longer walk. The accident had changed their lives completely, and Maya had become his primary caregiver. Despite their challenges, Maya remained devoted to her husband. She helped him with daily tasks, encouraged him during difficult moments, and worked extra hard to earn money for his medical treatments. The doctors had told them that with proper physical therapy, Noah might be able to walk again, but the treatments were expensive and they couldn't afford them yet. One sunny morning, while Maya was washing clothes by the river, a young man approached her asking for directions. His name was Vinko, and he was a physical therapist from the city who had come to the mountains for a vacation. "Excuse me," Vinko said politely. "Could you tell me how to get to the Black Mountain Trail?" Maya looked up from her work and gave him clear directions to the hiking path. As they talked, she noticed that Vinko seemed friendly and well-educated. He mentioned that he was traveling alone and enjoyed exploring new places. Before leaving, Vinko offered Maya a small energy bar as a thank you gesture for her help. Noah was initially skeptical, but when Vinko showed him his medical credentials and explained his treatment methods, he began to feel hopeful for the first time in months. Vinko examined Noah's medical records and asked detailed questions about the accident. After a thorough assessment, he developed a treatment plan that included gentle exercises, stretching, and gradual movement therapy. "Your injury is serious," Vinko explained to Noah, "but I believe we can make significant improvements. It will take time and consistent effort, but there's reason to be optimistic." Over the following days, Vinko worked with Noah every morning, carefully guiding him through exercises designed to strengthen his back muscles and improve his mobility. Maya watched these sessions with growing hope, seeing small improvements in her husband's condition each day. Vinko also taught Maya how to help with the exercises, showing her proper techniques for supporting Noah's movements and encouraging his progress. Unfortunately, not everyone in the village was happy about Vinko's presence. A troublesome man named Simu had been bothering Maya for months, making inappropriate comments and advances despite knowing she was married. Simu became jealous when he saw Maya spending time with Vinko during the therapy sessions. One day, he confronted Maya while she was working by the river. "I don't like this stranger hanging around," Simu said aggressively. "You should tell him to leave the village." "Vinko is helping my husband recover," Maya replied firmly. "He's doing nothing wrong." Simu's jealousy and anger continued to grow, and he began making threats about causing trouble for Maya and her family if she didn't stop associating with Vinko. Maya found herself in a challenging situation. She was grateful for Vinko's help and could see that Noah was genuinely improving, but she was also worried. With the community's support and Simu's harassment ended, Noah's therapy continued successfully. Week by week, his strength and mobility improved dramatically. What had started as small movements progressed to short walks and eventually to more normal activities. Vinko was amazed by Noah's determination and progress. "You've worked harder than any patient I've ever treated," he told Noah. "Your recovery is truly remarkable." Maya was overjoyed to see her husband regaining his independence and confidence. The stress and worry that had dominated their lives for the past year began to lift, replaced by hope and happiness. As Noah's treatment neared completion, the three of them had formed a strong friendship. Vinko had extended his vacation to continue helping, and he had grown to love the peaceful mountain village. "I've learned as much from you as you have from me," Vinko told Noah and Maya. Your strength and devotion to each other has been inspiring. Vinko also helped other villagers with minor aches and pains, sharing his knowledge freely and becoming a valued member of the community. When it came time for Vinko to return to the city, the parting was emotional for everyone. Noah could now walk normally and had even returned to light work around the village. "I can never repay you for what you've done," Noah told Vinko, shaking his hand firmly. "You've given me my life back." "Your friendship has been payment enough," Vinko replied. "And remember, if you ever need anything, you know how to reach me." Maya thanked Vinko with tears in her eyes. "You didn't just heal my husband," she said. "You healed our whole family." After Vinko left, Maya and Noah settled into their new normal life. Noah's recovery had been so complete that he was able to work again, reducing the financial pressure on their household. Maya continued her laundry business, but now had HE. The villagers were thrilled to have a medical professional living among them permanently. Vinko's clinic provided basic healthcare services that had previously required expensive trips to distant hospitals. With Vinko's return, the village began to thrive in new ways. His medical clinic attracted patients from surrounding areas, bringing new economic activity to the region. Maya and Noah helped Vinko set up his practice, with Noah doing construction work on the clinic building, and Maya helping with administrative tasks and patient care. The three friends worked together to create something that benefited the entire community, turning their personal story of healing into a source of hope and health for many others. As time passed, Vinko met and fell in love with a nurse who came to help at his clinic. Their romance blossomed in the beautiful mountain setting, and they eventually married in a ceremony attended by the entire village. Maya and Noah were honored to serve as witnesses at the wedding, cementing the deep friendship that had developed between them and Vinko. The nurse, whose name was Sarah, brought additional medical expertise to the clinic and quickly became another beloved member of the community. The success of Vinko's clinic and the village's reputation for kindness and cooperation began attracting other positive newcomers. A teacher came to improve the local school, a veterinarian arrived to care for the farmers' animals, and several young families moved to the area seeking a peaceful place to raise their children. Maya and Noah found themselves at the center of this growing community, using their experience of overcoming adversity to help newcomers adjust and find their place in village life. Looking back on their journey, Maya and Noah often reflected on the lessons they had learned. Noah's accident, which had seemed like such a tragedy, had ultimately led to wonderful changes in their lives and community. Sometimes the worst things that happen to us can lead to the best things, Maya would tell people who came to them for advice. We just have to stay strong and keep hoping. Noah added, and we have to remember that accepting help from others isn't a sign of weakness. It's how communities are built. Years later, Maya and Noah's own children grew up in the thriving mountain village, surrounded by the extended family of friends and neighbors who had become part of their story. Vinko's clinic had expanded into a small hospital, and the village had become a model for other rural communities seeking to improve their quality of life through cooperation and mutual support. Maya still washed clothes, but now she employed several other women and had built her small business into a successful enterprise. Noah had become the village's unofficial coordinator for construction and repair projects. Epilogue: The legacy of kindness, the story of Maya, Noah, and Vinko, became a local legend, told to visitors as an example of how one act of kindness can transform an entire community. Children in the village grew up learning that helping others isn't just the right thing to do. It's the foundation of a happy, successful community. And in the mountain air, where the streams still flow, and the hills still stand green and beautiful, their story continues to inspire new generations to face challenges with courage, treat others with kindness, and never give up hope that better days are ahead. The end.